Hello everyone and welcome back to the Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction. We're at the finale and we got a lot of stuff to get through. The first of which being the Devil Hulk. Putting that plot thread to a conclusion, and then we just gotta deal with Emil. And then we should be good. I guess. So Devil Hulk. I like the idea of the Devil Hulk, but it's just, in this game, I think, man, is that menacing. Jesus. Also, this is one of the only few times, I think it's the only time we hear the Hulk actually talk in this game.
Hulk is not afraid. Hulk is strongest one there is.
Yeah. So the thing with the Devil Hulk, like, it's a cool concept. I love the idea of the Devil Hulk, where it's just like, you know, the ultimate evolution. But it's just not really. It's not that thought out in this game. I think I might have read somewhere that there was a lot of cut content for the game, and one of the ideas being, you know, this battle within the Hulk's mind, or within Bruce's mind, with all these different personalities and stuff like that. So it'd be like the Hulk, Joe Fixit, you know, maybe even like Professor Hulk, whatever the case being. But I guess for time they had to cut a lot of that down, and then, you know, this was the result of it. Just kind of feeling like it was not really fleshed out all that much. So with this boss fight here, it's mainly just destroying these crystals, and then you engage with the Devil Hulk on the ground and, you know, beat his ass. It's basically the gist of it. Yeah, I think it's cool. So. It's probably, like, as far as boss, it's a fun boss for sure, especially when you're just beating the shit out of the Devil Hulk by itself. If there's one thing that is very apparent about this game, is the slowdown is rampant, and this is one of the biggest cases for it here. Because there is a lot of slowdown. So, Devil Hulk, besides, you know, hitting like a tank, he also has the ability to form these rock structures and encase you in I guess, some kind of crystal element or whatever. But yeah, we're just beating this monster's ass. It's already dead. I feel like if they had the time to really delve into this, because this is like right at the end of the game, this is just, I feel like if you spent some more time developing this idea, and you know, after this we're dealing with what's left of the Abomination, if you just, you know, gave it a couple more levels before you beat him, then I feel like we would have had a more kind of concise story. But yeah, the Devil Hulk is gone, so now it's just regular old Hulk in his brain. He's not tormented by it. I like the idea too that like he was only like, you know, being that evolution to help Bruce, as opposed to just, you know, taking over the world or whatever the case being. But it feels weird to me that the evolution of the Hulk would just be that. I don't know. It's weird. This game. So. So now we're off to the Badlands for our last couple of missions. This next one is probably going to take up majority of the video, and you'll see why. And then we have
We've got
what's
a weird
left after
gamma
that.
radiation signature coming from a cave near the vault. It looks like Blonsky's undergone yet another transformation. The creature's headed back towards the inner containment area, Bruce.
He knows what he's doing. He wants to get back to the mission directive chamber in the inner vault.
Lord knows what he's keeping in there. We've got to stop him before he lets it loose on everyone.
The thing that's weird about this mission briefing is that you hear the mission briefing, you're told that the Abomination is heading back to mission directive, and then they just show you the cutscene that should have played before.
I can't go on like this. I'm losing my mind.
It's weird.
You're going to gain the whole world with this kind of power.
If they had just, like, you know, after you beat the Devil Hulk, they have, you know, the save icon, and then they played this, it would have been, like, it would have made a lot more sense. I wonder if this was, like, just kind of like an oversight, or just...
Take you away from mission directive. They'll
Because it feels weird with the you know, the placement of that cutscene just being here at this, like, right after the mission briefing. But anyway, Abomination has evolved again. He's taken another he's got another transformation. And now he's going back to mission directive for whatever reason. We're not sure. But so usually I don't really care about fighting anything like on the way to mission directive. I just focus on actually getting to mission directive. So you can see that Emil did some damage on the way in too. And, you know, your building's on fire and all this other shit that went down. If it had just been like, you know, if it had just been like a bunch of destroyed tanks, it would have, I think it would have amplified the effect of what happened here. But the fact that you still have enemies, like, while you're getting into mission directive, I think just doesn't work. So right before we go in, we gotta fight this mech. Shouldn't take too long. But I don't know how the fuck he got, like, I don't know how he got, you know, me to get rid of my Hulk hands. Hulk hands for Hulk hands. Everybody remember Hulk hands? Jeez, I remember the commercial like nothing else. Man, I really love that combo in the air. Like, it really clears house for pretty much everything. Also, it's just really fun to pull off, too. Oh, he's dead. That one car took basically 2 health bars. Might have just been like an automatic thing, but... So now we finally learn what they're keeping in mission directive, and it's kind of disappointing. It's just it's not really like, it just out of nowhere.
Oh God. Just hold on, baby. I'm here.
Blonsky.
I should have come back sooner. Oh God. I've lost her.
I don't understand. Is this mission directive?
I only wanted to help her better. That's all I wanted.
So yeah, we find out that this is his wife.
She's gone.
What's happening here? Emil, who is she?
My wife.
You get implications of, like, you know, him having a family and all this other stuff, and, you know, you see glimpses of her,
Our
but
job was to examine what we knew of gamma radiation and its effect on human tissue.
it's just that they don't really, they just, they give you this giant info dump, like, right here.
Diagnosed with ovarian cancer.
Emil,
It's strange.
it's time to bring this to an end.
No! You created gamma transmutation, Banner. You did this to her. My bloodline ends with me because of you and your damned experiments.
You killed them, you damn freak. And now I'm going to return the favor 1,000 times over.
I really like that look of the Abomination, like the second form. I dig it. Alright, so now let's just pursue and attack. That's what we're doing. I guess.
Bruce, this is Samson. I know you can hear me. I need you to listen carefully. Blonsky's headed out of town towards the hydroelectric
So
dam above the
this is basically another mission
Stop him before he can do
within
it.
the mission.
There's not enough time to evacuate everyone unless you can hold him. Bruce.
I guess they
you
do
hear
stuff
me?
like this throughout the game, but
Let's see
it's
what
more
you're really all about.
more or less apparent here. Man, look at the size difference between the two of them. I like this design, but I always prefer, like, I always preferred the fact that the, you know, the Hulk and Abomination were more or less just, like, polar opposites of each other. So the fact that he's, like, so much larger than him is, kind of off-putting, but I really do like this look. So yeah, this is basically it. This is basically the rest of the mission. Occasionally, like like for the most part, you're just chasing him, but every once in a while it stops for a second so you two can, you know, fight it out. And then of course you got the military on your ass too. So my main tip for this level is don't focus on anything else besides Emil. The fact that this game gives you a target lock is incredibly helpful. So yeah, like, this is what I meant by it just kind of stopping on occasion. Did you see that civilian there? It just flew. If you're playing this with, you know, double damage like I am, these fights shouldn't really take too long. The best piece of advice I can give for these fights is don't, like, hit him head on. Because for the most part, he'll, you know, block attacks or just use, like, ground stomps or something. So just keep throwing shit at him. It's kind of it's like the cheapest way to go, but it's probably the most effective. And these ground pounds, they do damage too. Gotta get my Hulk hands ready. I think it stops like at least 3 times. Because it's like, it's this, and then you know, it was the first time, and then it's gonna stop here in a second, and then it'll just be a third one. And it's the same, you know, shtick too. It's just beat his ass for a little bit, and then so I'm throwing punches at him, but I don't think those really do anything. So if I were you, I'd just keep chasing him down. I think the reason why I like kept hitting him was more just like it was more just to keep a good pace on him, as opposed to just you know, hitting him for the sake of hitting him. Just slam in the ground. Damn it. Ooh, that rock went flying. Oh, don't want to lose him. Yeah, I just, yeah. Just repeatedly punching him in the ass. I guess. Yeah, besides like fighting Abomination here, like this level is pretty... Oh, it's a pretty long one. And it can get boring quickly. Okay, here we go. So I think this is round 3. Should be the last round. Or, maybe... If it's not, then there's at least one more after this. Yeah, I think there's one more after this. Oh yeah, I forgot too that he also jumps. I didn't think about this till now, but he's, I mean, his name's Emil Blonsky. And I guess I mean, it seems apparent that he's not from the States. But he sounds as American can be. He's a very American sounding voice. Man, what do I know? I like that these the tanks and the jets here actually help you with the fights. Like they actually do damage to Emil. So yeah, there we go. This is it. Just gonna super jump away. That was awkward. So that's it. This is it. This is time. This is the last. This is the final boss here.
Hulk, this message contains a coded subliminal. I'm hoping you can use it to...
Yeah, and also we got one more thing from Samson here.
The military can't stand against Blonsky in this configuration, and if you can't hold him, thousands of lives will be lost. You've got to buy us time until the city's clear
Yeah.
below the dam.
Do not allow Abomination to destroy the... Yeah. So yeah, this is it. This is the end of the road for the Hulk. Let's go, you giant fuck.
Let's see what you're really all about, Banner.
So yeah, so in the back there are these three, I guess 3 generators, if you'd call it that.
Belongs to the winners.
And so he's gonna go over there and smash them a whole bunch. He already took out a wall right there. Yeah, the one thing that you really got to be careful of is the shockwave attacks, because they do a shitload of damage in this level, as you can tell from my health there. So you keep hitting him long enough, and then he's just gonna go over to the sub stations and take out the generators. The best thing to do is to hit him while he's at the generators, or else this will happen. For some reason, I feel like blasting Enya. Adrenaline surge. There we go. Yeah, he can hit you hard, for sure. Also, that line just completely failed to load up. Alright, round 2. Let's go. So, I would have cut past to just where we left off, but I just decided, fuck it, I'll just, restart the fight. And we'll just go from there, I guess. Yeah. Come on, Hulk.
You're just a bad memory.
Tango in combat range.
So yeah, this is the point where it's really gonna matter about him losing most of his health, because if you hit him while he's attacking the generator will explode, but it'll take down a shit ton of his health, or at least a good amount of it. Also, those green lights that are up there, they are not gamma energy. So don't try and go after them. But yeah, I've died to this boss a number of times, and yeah, it's even though he is kind of a pain at some points, it is still kind of fun just beating his ass. But that's it. That is it. We've done it. We've officially beaten Emil. The Abomination. Oh, he just spat up blood there. I've never noticed that. I guess that's blood.
You didn't win, Banner. Nobody ever wins when you're involved. When they print the morning edition, do you know what the headline is going to say? No survivor.
Man, they're gonna print it under all that water. So yeah, Abomination's just dead. Like, that's it for him. He's done. I'm sure he would have survived that, but
in a statement released this morning, General Thaddeus Ross blamed the Hulk for their devastation.
yeah,
We had the cure.
it's probably a cover up.
Dreams always are, Leonard. But you can never reach out and take them, now can you?
We can start again and
So
finish this time.
yeah, this is one thing that also bugs me about this story is
I can't stay here. They're too
the
afraid
whole
of Hulk to
time,
let
like,
me try.
you're building this machine the whole time, and then this very last cutscene at the end is just a whole,
Person anymore,
oh,
I'm the
we'll
Hulk.
try again another
And I
day
can't
sort of
force
thing.
people to understand.
Making most of the game, or at least what happened, kind of meaningless. But
In our sight.
This doesn't make any sense,
Yeah.
Bruce. You don't have anywhere to go.
Who does?
Bruce is just gonna be like, oh, fuck it. I'm a fucking monster. Stay like that. Yeah. Congratulations, you've achieved the Abomination and completed the game. You have now unlocked all these rewards. Hard difficulty, story replay, which you already did, Savage Banner, which I will be showing off in the extras video, and then also the Abomination you can play as too. At that point, I just decided to save. And be like, okay. Alright, so that is going to be it for the Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction. This was a lot of fun to come back to. I mean, I kind of cheated a little bit by doing you know, extra damage and also extra health pickups, but I think in general this is a really fun game, and it's still the only really good Hulk game that there ever has been. One day I would love to see somebody take a crack at it, and you know, I think it'd be fun for sure, with all the AAA games that have been coming out as of recently. You know, Spider-Man, we got Wolverine on the horizon, Iron Man. So I would love to see a developer take another crack at the Hulk and probably make a really good product in the end. So I don't want to say what's happening next as far as right now. If this dual playthrough thing works out, you will know in time what the next games I'm doing are, but yeah, not this time. But next video, there is an extras video that will be coming out. I'm going to be showing off mostly just like all the random shit, all the codes and stuff you can use, and you know, it's going to be a fun video for sure. So yeah, until then, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share if you're new, and yeah, take care of yourselves. See ya.